The border commanders of the Cambodian and Thai armies are scheduled to meet this evening, May 29, to ease tensions in the Mom 3 area of Khom Ksant district, Phria Vihir province, following the death of a Cambodian soldier during a brief exchange of fire which took place early yesterday morning. In a message posted to Facebook page this morning, Prime Minister Hun Manet said, "I hope the meeting between the Cambodian and Thai army chiefs tonight will bring positive results in maintaining calm and good communication between our frontline forces, as has been done in the past. I do not want to see any fighting between our armies that brings no benefit to our two countries and peoples, especially those directly on the front line," he added. He clarified that the deployment of forces and weapons to the border is part of the Army's contingency plans to protect Cambodia's territorial integrity, ensuring readiness for any potential situation. Manet reiterated his previous public statements that Cambodia does not intend to invade any country and that the border issue should be resolved based on technical evidence and international law. Nevertheless, Cambodia reserves the right to use all necessary means to protect its territorial integrity, including armed forces, in the event of any invasion or violation by force, he continued. Despite being on a state mission abroad, the Prime Minister said he was continuing to monitor the border situation closely and is making all major decisions regarding national security. He urged the public not to be alarmed by unverified information which may be circulating, especially from unclear sources. "I also call on our Cambodian citizens to prevent this issue from escalating into ethnic conflict and to trust the royal government and our army to responsibly find a solution," he said. Senate President Hun Sen also took to social media to comment. He strongly condemned any individual, organization or group responsible for what he described as aggressive acts, reminiscent of the hostilities that took place at the Phria Vihir temple between 2008 and 2011. "I do not wish for armed conflict to break out, but I fully support the royal government's decision to deploy troops and heavy weaponry to the border as a defensive measure against continued aggression," he wrote. He expressed his hopes that the upcoming talks between the army commanders of both nations will yield positive outcomes and that no tensions will arise along the border to hinder cooperation in mutually beneficial sectors. Hun Sen appealed to citizens to avoid fueling ethnic hatred and to place their trust in the government and military efforts of both countries to resolve the conflict. He underscored that while Cambodians abhor war, they are compelled to defend themselves when faced with foreign aggression, as was the case from 2008 to 2011, when a three-pronged approach, military, diplomatic and legal, was employed. Both the Prime Minister and Senate President expressed their condolences to the family of the Cambodian soldier killed by Thai forces. The loss of Swan Ron is a loss felt deeply, not only by his family but by the nation. He was a devoted son, brother and a pure patriot who dedicated his strength, body, mind and soul to the defense of our nation, religion and king. His contributions to sovereignty, territorial integrity and the peace and prosperity of Cambodia are invaluable, wrote Manet. He shared two photos from the clashes between Cambodian and Thai forces in the Phria Vihir, Ta Mon, and Ta Krabi areas over a decade ago, in 2008 and 2011. "First and foremost, I express my deepest condolences and sympathy to the family of the late warrant officer Swan Ron, who lost his life due to the assault by invading forces," added Hun Sen. "A peaceful, friendly and cooperative border should never witness such incidents," he continued. Royal Cambodian Army patrolled along the borders recently.